The Indian Corps was a significant military unit of the British Indian Army that served on the Western Front during World War I. Formation: the Indian Corps was formed in September 1914, with the arrival of the 3rd Lahore Division in France. Composition: it was a diverse force comprising soldiers from various regions of British India, including Punjab, Bengal, and other provinces. Role: the primary role of the Indian Corps was to provide reinforcement and support to British and Allied forces on the Western Front. Trench warfare: Indian soldiers became well versed in trench warfare, a new and brutal form of combat. Battles: the Indian Corps participated in significant battles, including Neuve Chapelle, Ypres, and Festubert. Valor: Indian soldiers displayed immense bravery in the face of heavy shelling, gas attacks, and harsh conditions. Casualties: the Indian Corps suffered heavy casualties during their service on the Western Front. Recognition: many Indian soldiers received awards and medals for their valor, including the Victoria Cross. Diversity: the Indian Corps showcased the diversity of British India, with soldiers from various linguistic and cultural backgrounds. Medical Corps: the Indian Army Medical Corps played a crucial role in providing medical support to wounded soldiers. Amalgamation: the Indian Corps was amalgamated with the British Army, which led to the eventual dismantling of the Corps. Cultural exchange: Indian soldiers' presence on the Western Front led to a cultural exchange with the local population. Sikh soldiers, in particular, stood out with their distinctive appearance and fighting spirit. Legacy: the Indian Corps legacy is remembered through memorials and ceremonies in the Western Front region. Post-war impact: World War I had a profound impact on Indian society and was instrumental in the Indian independence movement. Historical accounts: the Indian Corps experiences are documented in various historical accounts and records. Migration: some Indian soldiers who served on the Western Front chose to settle in Europe after the war. Role in propaganda: images and stories of Indian soldiers were used in wartime propaganda to boost morale. Indian independence movement: the experiences of Indian soldiers on the Western Front contributed to the call for Indian self-determination. Modern commemorations: the sacrifices of Indian soldiers are commemorated in both India and Western Front cemeteries. Resilience: Indian soldiers faced discrimination but demonstrated resilience and dedication to their duty. Education and awareness: educational programs and exhibitions have been established to raise awareness about the Indian Corps role. Veterans support: efforts were made to support Indian veterans and their families after the war. Conclusion: the Indian Corps on the Western Front remains a significant chapter in the shared history of India and the United Kingdom during World War I.